Yo, what's up, Star Lords? Everything good? Light, setup, everything's good? Sound? Type of one if you can hear me. I think we're good, right? Yo, what's up, Village Kid? Chat, do you recognize this? Do you recognize this studio? Good thing you're here because now they all know where I'm at. So, looks good, sounds good. I'm not gonna tweet this out. I'm not gonna put this on my Instagram story. Sorry I've been away for so long, chat. I've been very busy over here. And I have a flight early this morning. Let me see. Everything good? Yeah, everything's good. Nodies, where you at? Nodie gang. Chat, what the hell's going on? Where's the noties? Is Rumble bugging? What's up, Nick? What's up? Get it, bow! The acoustics in here are amazing. I know God breathes on. Halfway. Tap in, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Nick? What's up, Village Kid? Long time no see. All the loyal Rumble people. We might have a special guest coming on later. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Ikiban, Yuri Pay. There we go. Nodi's late as hell, man. Rumble needs to fix this shit. What's good, everybody? What's up, Shaq? What's up, everybody? Don't say anti-Semitic shit right away. We got a lot to talk about. Shit is moving so fast now that it's hard to believe that it happened today. Was the Alex Jones interview was today, right? Was that today or yesterday? That was yesterday? What's up, Snoop Dogg, King of Chronicles? Can I get a yay 24 in the chat? Can we get a yay 24 in the chat? If you can recognize where I'm at right now. Look at that. We're here in Yeezy Studio. It's beautiful in here. I'm not gonna lie. All these clothes over here. Y'all have me stressing. Sneeko said, I'm not afraid to, Snoop Dogg said, I'm not afraid to speak my mind. No, I'm not. And I'm glad that Ye finally said, I like Hitler. I'm glad Ye said, I'm a Nazi. Because, yes, it's quick for everybody to get outraged about that, but nobody actually thinks that he wants to gas the Jews. I don't think anybody actually thinks that Ye is about violence. I think we all inherently understand what the message was about. And I realized, like, in the chat, too, since I started streaming on Rumble, we had a lot of people say, W Hitler in all caps, and I got to be like, whoa, chill out. And even I had the debate with the soy boy, and I was telling him how, like, the speakers and the politicians, people who are able to draw a crowd and get people motivated and get people speaking, are usually saying something of value. Those are the only people speaking truth. When you have Biden can't have a campaign and get anybody to show up. Nobody would go. Imagine if Biden, like, said, hey, come to a stadium and listen to me talk. There's going to be 5 people there. Thank you, Lex, for the 10. WYX Sneeko. We might have a special guest later on. And when I had the debate with the soy boy and I said that, he's like, well, what about Hitler? Hitler was motivating people. And I'm like, well, yeah, he was speaking some truth. He mobilized Germany in a time where everybody was against him. He furthered a lot of technological advancements. Hitler did a lot of good. He's like, are you saying Hitler did some good things? And I'm like, yeah, he did. And they're like, gotcha. And he clipped it up and put it on Twitter. And I had all the socialists, all the leftists were freaking out. Oh my God, Sneeko said Hitler's not all bad. I'm like, whoa, did I make a mistake? And I actually got shook because I'm like, now they have a clip of me saying Hitler wasn't all bad. But now Ye said it, and the dam has been broken. That was the final straw of cancel culture. Done. It's done. So what else they got? What else they got? He said the worst thing that cancel culture says you can possibly say. I'm a Nazi. All people are good, especially Hitler. That's it. That's it. Kanye is a puppet. Bro, there's these fucking schizos in the chat. He's not. If Ye was a puppet, then why would he have said that? So I'm glad he said that, and it's empowering in a way because you can't accuse us of being like they put up in the article. Chat, type of one if you saw that article in the Daily Beast or whatever the fuck. Some guy, Zach Petrizzo, wrote an article saying racist YouTuber joins Kanye West campaign. Fake news with 3 lies in the title. 1, I'm not a racist. 2, I'm a rumbler, I'm not a YouTuber. 3, his name is Ye, not Kanye West. So they're straight up lying, and it's just like a really pale white guy making an article calling me racist. Nobody buys it anymore. I don't think anyone believes it. Did everyone in the chat actually think I'm racist? And if you just own it, if you just say, yeah, I'm a racist, I'm a misogynist, I'm an incel, I'm homophobic, I'm anti-Semitic, I'm a Nazi, what else do they got? They got nothing else. So fuck it. The best thing to do to fight cancel culture is just own it. And Ye's at a point where he's lost every single deal. He's been debanked. He's lost everything, any association. There's nobody that can tell him what to say anymore. So what does he have to lose? He has entire freedom to just say exactly what he feels like saying. And that's a level of freedom that pretty much nobody has. And even I didn't have that. When I did the debate with the soy boy and he got the clip of me saying, Hitler, he did some good things. And that clip alone, even me saying that now, I was like, fuck, I was shook afterwards. And it's pretty bot to afterwards, even me saying that right now, I want to say, well, what he did wasn't, but of course he shouldn't have killed people. Of course he shouldn't have went to war. Of course he was using, we all know he wasn't a good person, but he did good things too. Finally, someone said it. And I've been thinking about that a lot the past 2 days. Like, is it even still possible to win? Is it even still possible? Like, how are you going to win over the popular vote? And I genuinely believe in what Ye is doing. I believe in love speech. I believe in following Jesus. And we really need religion back in the West. We need people to follow God because it's getting worse and worse. I'm in LA, the most demonic city in the country. And today, I was just waiting for an Uber, and then the lady in the front, masked up in almost 2023 now, masked up, and she looks at me with the COVID crazy eyes, and waves a fucking mask out her window like someone's surrendering war. I just canceled the Uber. No, I'm not getting in your car. I'm not putting this on. I'm done. I'm done doing this. Thank you for the 10, Travis Mills. Did get a chance to say congratulations on 100K. Sneeko, Rumble's a necessity. Get Ye on Rumble. That was the first thing that we talked about. It was like, oh, you stream on Rumble? How's Parler? Is Parler trash? And since then, even Parler, they don't even want him to buy it anymore. And I canceled the Uber, and I'm still waiting for people to come around. And in that 5 minutes where I'm calling the second Uber in demonic LA, there's astrology signs tarot reading here, and you could literally do witchcraft in an office. There's the people with the witch piercings walking around bald with jean shorts and a crop top, the non-gender people. Someone sends me a video you're right, and you see Satanist people walking through the street, literally people putting on Satan hats walking through the street. I was in New York before I left, and people were waving communist flags. We need Jesus back. We genuinely need religion back here. And so if Ye can continue, that's what I want to help him with. If he can really continue pushing love speech and pushing the ideas of the Bible, then I think he can win. And I think that can be the last hope that the West has. Because if we keep, you saw what happened on Twitter today. Type of one of you saw what happened. The Democrats being exposed. Part of the reason I was deleted off of YouTube was saying that the election in 2020 was rigged. The Democrats rigged it, and Twitter's proving it. They had celebrities, all these people like Mark Ruffalo, all these all the blueprint action figure Hollywood celebrities are like making calls like, delete this tweet. And then the Twitter employees would reply, handled. They rigged the election in 2020. It's proven now. The Democrats rigged the election, and me saying that on YouTube, another Jewish media, that was part of the reason I got deleted. It wasn't for saying misogynist. It wasn't for incel. My second strike on YouTube was for election misinformation. The misinformation being they rigged it. They have that much control over the truth now. And I was talking to the Creativity Kit today for a long time, for like 2 hours. Type a W if you're in the Creativity Kit call today. There weren't that many people, but compared to how many people are in here? I can't even see, I don't care. L Marvel, yeah, exactly. We were talking for a long time, and I was talking about how, like, the Nazis had drip. Like, that's fucked up, right? Got the security guard over here. Pull up real quick. Do the Nazis not have drip?
Yeah, I mean, they were cool.
No, not cool. Top G, thanks for the 10. You know Ye is perm ban on Twitter? Yes, I know. And I don't mean they were cool. I mean that, like, literally the uniforms were drippy.
It was nice.
Objectively, from like a design standpoint, the swastika is a good design. I don't know what they're gonna take away, but it's aesthetically pleasing. And saying stuff like that, you'll get people who go. You shouldn't always feel the need to say something negative to say something positive as well. We all know that the Holocaust was bad. We all know that they went too far. We know that they were like warmongering and everything. That's factual. Nazi drip. It was, man. And when you say that, they're like, but the swastika represents so many bad things. Was you just reading the chat right now?
Yeah, you're looking at the chat.
Yeah, don't look at it. It's good. It's all right. You can. Thank you. The swastika was a Buddhist symbol for a long time. The swastika was a symbol of peace, and so just acknowledging that it's a positive symbol will get so many people who are forced to say the exact same things. And what put Nick and what put a lot of people in trouble, for example, what can get you labeled as a Nazi is questioning the amount of people that died in the Holocaust. And I am not I still want to keep my bank accounts. I don't want to get I don't want to get on a no-fly list. So I think it was 6 million, but there's a debate that goes on questioning, like, how would you even know how many people died in the Holocaust? And if you bring that up, you get in trouble. So there's a certain narrative that's been pushed for so long, and I'm glad that someone is finally breaking the dam. What did you guys think about the Alex Jones interview on InfoWars? Also, W to Cozy TV, W to all the Groypers, W to Nick. I'm glad about that. Before, the worst thing you could be was a blasphemer, now a Nazi. We need to switch those around. Yeah. Nazi fashion was designed by Hugo Boss. Exactly, so you can wear Hugo Boss shirts and you can say it's good drip, but if you talk about some other designs they made, you labeled it, bro, this is gonna get clipped up OD, huh? This is gonna get clipped up bad. Let me read these super chats. Yeah, you know, Ye is permanent ban on Twitter, and I don't agree with Elon for doing that at all. I think that was a bad move. People are saying that he was doing it out of compassion because he cares. Ben Shapiro is saying that I care about Ye. He needs mental health help. I'm telling you, for somebody who's been spending time with Ye, he is not mentally insane. He's fine. He doesn't need help. He just doesn't operate based on the norms that all the rest of you are. Blue Yeti XEA 824. Yeah, how's the mic quality? Clips made him look really bad. Well, chat, you guys are too outside of the matrix. You're on rumble.com to be that stupid. And I know you're probably not. You're just referencing the clips. But if anybody's just going to watch the clips and then take it at face value like that, or read the articles from any of the fake news websites, If you still believe in mainstream news by now, you're a bot. You're stupid. If you believe in headlines, if you watch one clip and follow what they say, you're dumb and I don't want to talk to you. And there's just no point in talking. I'll talk to you, but you're stupid. You shouldn't just look at one clip and deduce it. After everything that happened on TikTok, after all the lies that have happened for the past year, we should be smarter than that. They're gonna make you look bad with the chop ups. She's the same clowns doing reactions. Yeah. Well, L-Stream. It is what it is, man. Let me go ban the spammers. This guy's annoying me. I think that Ye has good intentions, but I think he needs help explaining things in a way where he doesn't get so many people mad. That's why I think Nick is a nice fit. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I should talk about this, but he doesn't want to appease anybody. I agree, and I even told Nick that, like, you're canceled so much and people are so quick to call you a white supremacist that you could get your message out to more people because you're a good Christian and you actually believe in what you're talking about, but you don't know how to communicate with bots. You don't get them, and he just doesn't want to compromise for them. Ye is on another, like, he doesn't want to have to simplify his message at all. He doesn't care about sounding good to you. He just wants to say what he's thinking without any filter. And we have to appreciate that exists. Bro, it's good to fight for free speech, but y'all taking things overboard. This is not God's way. You guys are saying that, but you don't even know what is overboard. You don't even know what's overboard. I'm glad that these conversations are happening, and I think a lot of people are going to start to understand this more in a year. Ye is so many levels above the bots. He's really outside of the matrix. React to Ben Shapiro's episode on Ye. Yeah, I'm down to watch that. But we already know what he said. Like, he's against it, he's condemning it, he's saying he's crazy. It's the same repeat messages back and forth. Candace Owens with the Ye and the White Lives Matter shirt, and she said her favorite quote by Ye is that he only works for God. Exactly. That's the only person that Ye serves, and I could tell you that, like, being around, bro, there's a Bible right here. There's a Bible right, you know how many Bibles I got in the studio? There's a whole pile right here. That's the only person that Ye is a servant to. That's the only person that that he looks up to. That's it. Why did Ye hide his face, even though he knew it wasn't about hiding his face. It was just a fashion statement. Really, it's just like his drip. I don't feel like reacting to videos today. I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to the Rumble people in here. So glad you went to studio. He's a genius, and this is an opportunity from God, bro. Yeah, this is it's dope. This is being here is so amazing to be around the greatest artists of our generation, because Yeezy Studio, like, one room will have Bible study, the other room will be having our presidential session. I don't like the word campaign. He's not even running yet. Maybe, I hope he's running, and I don't endorse him yet, but I'm neutral right now. Over here we have Yeezy. He's doing all the fashion. We'll come over here and brainstorm, then do Bible study, and then I'll bring people in and do a documentary, and then I'll bring other people and have talk about music, and then he's dancing, and then he's rapping, and then it's back to brainstorming, and then we're coming up with different ideas for the future. It's very visionary, very focused. There's no time wasted. That's one thing, Chad, if you could take anything from this stupid stream, is that the people that and my life has completely changed this year. It's anyway, the season 1 viewers, you could type a 1 right now. The season 1 viewers, when I was still on BotTube, and I started streaming back in May. I really took it seriously in July. I streamed season 1 was May. My life has completely changed. The people that I've surrounded myself with, the people that I've talked to, the things I've learned. One thing of value is the people that have made it out of the matrix, the most successful people, they don't waste any of their time. Like, they don't have small talk. They don't have, like, like when you get in an Uber and they're like, well, so where are you from? But where are you from? There's no meaningless conversation. Every second is useful. I'm sure whatever Ye's doing right now, he's exercising. These people, they're always on. And that's the best way to fight the mental health garbage. That's why I'm telling you for certain that he's not mentally ill, because there's no point in his brain where he believes that. He's fully expressing himself as naturally as he possibly could. And I've never seen someone operate like that. You know, when you're in a conversation with somebody and you could tell that they're calculating like how to respond to you, or you could tell that there's something disingenuine. There's nothing disingenuine about Ye. He is the most honest person that I've ever spoken to. He doesn't lie. Like, you could just see exactly what his intentions are looking to his eyes. And at the same time, it's very eye-opening because he's one of the most famous people of all time. Probably. Is he the most famous person alive today? Ye? Seeker, remember, you can't trust anyone, not even Ye. Of course, you can't fully trust anybody in your life, but I put more trust into people that follow God, because if they are religious, then you know what they're serving and you know their morals and principles. People who are religious are way more trustworthy than an atheist or a Satanist or the astrology people. Like, you can't trust them because they believe in witchcraft and demonic. They have no basis of morals. Would you bring Ye on the stream? I absolutely would love to. Wasn't Ye a part of that pedo company Balenciaga and have Sunday meeting with Satanists? I don't know what you're talking about, the Satanists. You probably read some shit on some conspiracy or on some like numbers website where they like gematria. But Balenciaga, he cut ties with them before that campaign got published. And he believes in loving everybody. So even Balenciaga, we shouldn't approach it like, fuck Balenciaga. Like, I understand that feeling. I understand thinking that or saying that. But ultimately, Ye's right. Like, we should approach everything with love. That's what Jesus would want. If you try to alienate or distance other people and you don't act with love, then you're pushing them away and you're not doing the right thing. Breakdown mental health are terms used by Ye to attempt, they're trying to discredit him. Yeah, that's exactly what Ben Shapiro said. Don't idolize any man. I don't idolize anybody. I look up to people, and I look up to a lot of people you've seen, and I think it's worth that. A lot of people are saying that I'm idolizing people. I don't idolize anybody, and I've met all the people that I've idolized, I guess, or put up on or look up to. I've met all of them this year, and it hasn't changed my idea of them. People say don't meet your heroes because then you're going to stop idolizing them. But I've always humanized them in my head, so it didn't warp my idea of them at all. I look up to them the same way now after meeting them. Muslim and Christian need to work together. Look what's happening to the Qatar. LGBTQ is crying, lol. Oh yeah, with Qatar, it's absolute nonsense, the World Cup right now. I haven't been watching too much of it. Chad, who are you supporting for the World Cup? They're running on it's really, Andrew was right. Like, the last bit of Western culture is just the gay pride flag. That's all the West has culturally. There's no symbolism anymore. The leftists, they burn the flag. They boo at soldiers. They rip down statues. We've lost all the culture in the West. The only bit is running around with the gay pride flag. That's what we do. And I don't understand why. Well, I understand why. It's just because they feel the need to do it. But they're there running around in Qatar with gay pride flags, and they're just running on just go home. I don't understand. Why would you go to a country knowing what's going to make them upset and do it? Destiny seems salty about it now. I haven't talked to him in a while. Anwar, thanks for the 10. Hey, Sneeko, I don't know if you could talk about this, but is there any chance you can set up a Andrew Tate Ye collab on your stream? Also, W Rumble FNF is getting more views here than YouTube. I would like to set it up. I think that'd be a great idea, but I don't know how that would work. It'd be better in person. Ye is not. I haven't spoken to him about that, and Andrew hasn't come up, but I think that's a good idea. The left equals chaos equals death equals Satan. Yeah, if you look at leftist ideology and you look at the liberals, I didn't notice this for a long time, but it really comes down to worshiping Satan. Everything that they do, everything that they're about, separating the genders, having a month full of pride. It's all what, like, if you look in the Bible, everything that they represent is what Satan wants you to do. It's time to bring God back. When Ye converts to Islam, he's never going to, he's a man of the Bible. Ye a false prophet? Ye is not a prophet. Like, that's what fucking J. Cole said in 2018, some bot rap. Bro, get the fuck out of here with that. There's no, he's not a prophet. Jesus is a prophet. Like, there's no, he's not trying to be that. He just wants to be a soldier of God. He wants to be a messenger of God. Kanye, Ye said he sacrificed his mom. No, he said the elites did. He said that Hollywood did, the people in charge did. Have you spoken to Tate recently? Yeah, happy birthday to him. His birthday was yesterday. Read a verse, bro. I don't want to crack open the Bible now because there are going to be so many people that get alienated. But like, I have more Muslims than Christians watching this. They're going to be bored. Zozo said, what, you're dumb as fuck? What am I dumb about? Leftism all comes down to Satanism. Like all the atheists are on the left. They all practice astrology. They put the little witchcraft thing in their nose. They run around saying they yell their abortions. I was in New York. They have protests. They have big, I killed 4 babies. Like, everything that they're about is evil. And they've turned Satanism into something that's empowering for these people. I almost fell into the satanic aesthetic BS. You spelled aesthetic wrong, but I realized I need to go to God. I let myself fall for too long trying to get back up with God. I've also learned a lot, like paying attention to these successful people, is the ideas you keep in your brain. Sauce 97, thanks for the time. Proud of you, bro. These past 6 months have been insane. What I've learned for the past 6 months is the words you say, the ideas that you entertain, play a big part into how powerful you are. And I didn't even believe in like energy or the power that you can really conjure, and not on any witchcraft thing, but like saying the word God is a powerful word. That's empowering. Not yelling your abortion. Saying the word God, saying God bless is an empowering phrase. Not using negative language. Like, Ye is very strict about like, don't say that word. Don't use the word if. Don't use this word don't like. Don't use the word, he removes any negative vocabulary from the room immediately as soon as you say it. It's really hard to get a sentence out because he's very quick to get rid of that language. And there's a Japanese proverb where you're not even supposed to entertain negative thoughts. And sometimes I'll have that when I'll wake up early in the morning and I'll go on my phone, or I'll read like the hate messages or watch another hate documentary about me, and it will sometimes will have an effect. I'm like, I'm a piece of shit. There's a thought that crosses my head, I'm a piece of shit. And back in high school when I was like struggling with depression or whatever the fuck, but even in college and stuff like that, like drinking all the time and doing drugs, I would have those thoughts in the morning. You'd be hungover like, I'm such a piece of shit. I'm just a lazy fucking shit. Just a lazy piece. And if you keep thinking that, you become a lazy piece of shit. That's the power that ideas and words have. So now as soon as I get that, I'm like, no, I'm the man. I am the shit. And I get up and it makes me feel better. That's why they want you to believe that you have mental health problems. That's why they want you to take antidepressants. And that's why anytime you speak outside of the programming, they label you crazy, conspiracy theorists, any of these words to bring you down. You need help. That's a belittling thing to say to somebody. That's very patronizing. Oh, you need help, like you know better? You don't know any better. We're all the same under God. So there's no point in entertaining any of that. If you only entertain positive thoughts and you only lead with energizing, visionary, looking forward and doing the right thing, you will in turn become stronger. Your brain is stronger, your body's stronger, you're awake longer. All these people, they don't sleep that much. They don't wake up and scroll on their phone. They just maximize their time. And I'm telling you, they don't entertain any of those negative thoughts that they want you to believe. I need a mental health day. Chad, they're going, I am the shit. Well, these people, ultra religious people, I could fix my vocabulary too. They don't curse at all. Ye can't be president after yesterday. Facts. You got to think critically, dog. No, I still believe Ye could become president, but I don't know if he's running. He hasn't announced. I'm not sure. I don't endorse it yet, obviously. But I like it. I like an underdog story, and I think that Americans do too. Trump won after saying the Mexicans, when they send their immigrants, they're not sending their best. They're sending rapists, murderers, and he still won. They called him a Nazi the entire campaign. They compared him to Hitler the entire campaign, and then he still won. Ye fully embraced it. Nobody actually thinks that he's a Nazi. It's impossible. He's black. Are you stupid? The Nazis want him dead. The actual Nazis want him dead. He's just claiming everything you're not supposed to say, because what else are they going to say? And he knows his intentions are good. That's why I think I'm very similar to him, is I've always known that I have good intentions. Even when I was an atheist, even when I wasn't fully, I was on the wrong path, I always knew that I had good intentions. So I wasn't afraid of speaking about my personal life. I wasn't afraid of telling, just being completely transparent. Every other YouTuber, every other streamer that I've spoken to is very surprised with how open and honest I am, because I'm not afraid of anything. I don't want to live in fear at all. I don't want anybody to be able to control my brain. And since then, a lot of people close to me, seeing that I'm associating myself with Ye and what he's doing, they're like, what if I lose my job? Everyone's just a pussy. Excuse my language. And I don't want to live, and I'm tired of living. Type of 1, if you're tired too, of the woke people being able to control the narrative, shut you out. It's losing its power now. And I want to thank Ye for doing that, because that article came out, run by the Clintons, these evil people who eat children and murder on a regular basis. The Clintons, they own this website, calling me a racist YouTuber. Not one person who read that article saw that and thought, Sneako's a racist. No one thinks that. They're losing all their credibility because their tactics have been exposed, and now they're useless. How could Ye be president? Elections are completely fraudulent. Well, we have to believe in the right thing, and even I want to praise Rumble for that too, and Chris for leading being a big on the front lines of the free speech movement. They had that cameras recording the ballot boxes, and now Elon Musk is exposing the bullshit that happened on Twitter, them rigging the election for the Democrats. So we know they're rigging it. So we just need to triple down and make sure that they aren't able to again. Talk about that, Sneako. Talk about your transition. How did you come to Christ? What happened 6 months ago? To be honest, it was my stream. It was chat. It was you guys. Reacting to videos and seeking truth through funny, trying to find what the truth was and analyzing things and seeing the bullshit and talking to different people and seeing the reaction that you guys had. And it finally made me come back to religion. It was genuinely streaming and following that motto of seeking truth through funny. And I think that's some advice I can give for anybody who wants to go on a similar path. Anybody who wants to seek truth through funny, you will end up finding God, and you will find yourself in a similar thought process to where I am in. And a lot of people think like this too, type of 1 if you do, but they just aren't public about it, or they're not streamers, so they don't have the platform, or they don't want to lose their job, or they don't want to be a martyr for it. And it's not for everybody, obviously, but there's a lot of people who think like me. And if you are lost, or you want to find some sort of purpose in the world, try seeking truth through funny. Laugh it out, talk to different people, analyze things, read these bullshit articles, look at all the nonsense that's being spewed on these mainstream bot websites, and you'll find the truth. And you'll laugh your way to what's real. Because these people who are writing nonsense articles, they have nothing. They're not funny. If you're a bullshitter, you're not funny. You know what was the funniest shit that I saw in a couple of months? Was Ye going on Alex Jones with the net and a Yahoo and making fun of the president of Israel, Netanyahu, with the Elmo voice. Hi, I'm Netanyahu, and I'm Ben. That was one of the... You are incapable of doing that if you're a leftist fake news bot. We're going to sit around, we're going to talk about. Your team got to package the message better. Most people still bots of the world not in it. Well, this could be the shift. And if Ye runs, and even if he runs and if he does win, if he even doesn't win, I think he's really shifting the public idea, and he's really testing the ideas of what we're allowed to say and what we're not allowed to say. And I'll thank him for him. Are you actually a Christian now? I don't want to, but I've been going to church again, and I've been finding my roots. I grew up Catholic, and I'm finding myself resonating with the ideas that I grew up with the Catholic Church. And so after the stream, we're going to read this Bible. There's a lot of good messages in here, and I want to go through it again, and I'm going to keep going to church, but I'm not going to fully say like anything yet because I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. Isn't the studio dope? Call Young Don? Yeah, thanks for Young Don was calling me a lot and like reading me scriptures and really caring. That guy cares. El Catholicism. I hear. Yeah. Don was saying that too. I'm not sure why. You can tell me in the chat. I'm reading the chat. Go to a Latin mass if you don't want normies. Yeah, I go to some Latin masses. I don't understand. I'm actually starting to understand Spanish more. They're calling me a Ye dick rider. Ye's not even a Catholic. Ye's a Christian. And I grew up Catholic. They disagree about a lot of things. You already Christian, does not devout? Yeah, sure. I wish I could go around here and like show you some of the coats and stuff like that, but I'm definitely not allowed to do that. Nick is supposed to come through. He's taking forever. That's why I'm here. I wasn't even going to stream today. I'm setting this up for America First. Ye being on stream a possibility. We'll see. You don't like the echo in here? I like it. It's very, isn't it biblical? Makes you want to sing. What's in those file cabinets next to you? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, we can watch this Ben Shapiro video. Fine. I'm going to look through the reactions right now. I have not been focused on the internet for a while. Brett Cooper said some bullshit. Or actually, no, I don't even have time to, I don't even have headphones, so we can't watch videos. Keep talking to me, Chad. Teach Nick to get sturdy? Yeah, sure. Well, you are God, we are God, God is us. Chet, do you agree with that or not? And ask me a different question. I'm tired of talking about God. Like, I need to learn more about it before I fully keep talking about it. And there's a lot of time where I've been on this subject and I'm like, bro, I'm talking out my ass right now. How do we join your mission? Just don't believe in the programming. Be an open-minded person. Why did Lex block you? I don't know. I have no idea why Lex Friedman blocked me. And even Mike Dean, I love his music. I love Yeezus. I love Rodeo. So much of his work I'm a big fan of. And then now I'm beefing with him on Twitter. He called me Taco Tate on Twitter. Like, he looked up this old tweet of me saying, not even that old, like 2 months ago, I'm saying, stop calling me Taco Tate. This is your last chance. Don't say this. Fuck your $1. Masculinity archive, fuck off. And he's like, everybody call him Taco Tate. Bro, like, did you genuinely think I would tweet, nobody call me this? Bro, if you're on the internet, you know as soon as you say, don't say this, everybody's going to say it. It was very clearly, I thought it was very obviously a joke. And then he's like, actually, like, yeah, this is going to trigger him. So, yeah, Mike Dean. Cool, I'd love to talk to you on stream. If you have, he said, I tweeted, I could smell the vaccine in people's blood. And he replied, I could smell the pussy in your blood. Like, is that an insult? Break the Matrix, thanks for the 10. How's the deal going that you made with Tate's on you hitting a mill? I was thinking about that today. It's about time I hit up Tristan, because I think when I calculate it, I think we got some W's. I think I'm a millionaire now, technically. But I want to have it all be in one specific account. But yeah, all across everything, I think it's time for Tristan to throw me that party. Who in here is mad about what Ye's been talking about? Motivational speech for chasing your dream, #music producer. Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm a huge fan of this guy, and then now W Creativity Kit, W Talisman. Yeah, shout out to the Creativity Kit. This show would not be possible without it. Tate's official net worth doubled earlier this week. I think, yeah. That's all. I mean, at the same time, you can get Google to manipulate it if you know the right people behind the scenes. Thanks for the sneak. Oh, $2. Not don't fuck your $2. Seagull, think twice before saying Hillary eats kids on stream and would believe it. But if they were to sue, you won't be able to prove anything, so you take a big L. It's chess, bro, not checkers. Would they be able to sue me for that? I'm just joking. Hillary Clinton doesn't eat kids on an island. Of course. Hey, Hillary Clinton didn't go to Epstein's Island and do satanic rituals and drink blood. I'm just joking. That's a joke. I'm being facetious. Hillary and Bill Clinton they don't sacrifice kids so that they can separate their morality from their life and have ultimate control and not care when they fuck over Haiti or take a bunch of money for the earthquake fund. The Clintons would never do that. I'm joking. Thanks for the, okay, $5. Ye needs help. He ruined his life because he wiped up a succubus. I was thinking about that too. Ye doesn't need help. He's fine on his own. But Chad, what do you think about? Man, I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about the mother of his kids. He has to work with his people skills a little bit, but I have no problem with what he says. I get the bigger picture. Yeah, he does he have to work on his people skills? Even if you think about it, working on your people skills and like fixing your social skills is fitting a norm of communication that we all feel the need to abide. But why do we need to operate based on that? If we know our intentions are pure, then we shouldn't need to worry about that. He only has to work on his people skills with people that don't agree with him, which you do need to do to win an election. That is true. You'll be really good at changing public discourse and changing the programming, but winning votes is going to be more difficult if you don't work on your people. That is true. You got to be a little bit DeSantis-like. You got to be a little bit bot. Kim is a trans whore. Don't say that. Don't say that about the mother of anybody's children. Bro, Sneaker, I love you, but EA is literally crazy. He has mental health issues. You're just saying shit that everybody else says. L Catholicism, L Neuralink, L Freemasons from Elijah. All right. Thanks for $5 for that. Ye is too negative for me. I like positive speakers. Ye is one of the most positive speakers that I've ever seen. He doesn't allow negative language in his space. Do you know why Ye is banned? Is there even a reason right now? No. What did Elon say? Elon just said that he was inciting violence because he tweeted the swastika with the Jewish star. There's actually a religion right now. There's a cult on Twitter. I think it's called Raelism or something like that. Thanks for the 10, Break the Matrix. And right now they have their profile picture with the same thing, the Jewish star with the swastika. But there was no specific instance that Elon cited, which is why everyone's like, you could see how many bots there are. All the fucking all the conservatives like Matt Walsh, all these programmed, bought and sold people who pretend to be on the right side, but they're clapping when Ye gets banned, or they don't even question it. And they're like, Elon Musk is great. Elon Musk is great for free speech, but he banned Ye without citing any reason why. Just like he's inciting violence. Which tweet was inciting violence? What point did he say that? It's just the overall idea. He got a call from the advertisers. Ye's too much, the Nazi stuff, we can't deal with it, get him off. That's the reason. It wasn't anything specific. Thanks for the 20, Moonglade. I used to consider myself Catholic. However, after coming back to God and reading the Bible, I now see Catholic as a tragic deception. Please read the Bible, G. Much love. Yeah, well, I have it right here. L-stream. I'm going to read this one. I want to see if I can take it. Probably not. Yeah, Lex Friedman probably blocked me because he has an auto software on. Ye's blue pill. Thanks for the 5 masculine archive. Ye's blue pill. If you were red pilled, he would never wife Kim up. Every person Kim mess with, they go crazy. Okay, first off, Ye is not crazy. He's crazy in terms of your standards. You probably work a regular job and everything, and you listen to the rules and everything. That if you operate based on how you're supposed to operate, then of course you're going to think somebody like Ye is crazy. He doesn't live in the same realm as most people anymore. At the same time, I understand, and I don't want to disrespect the mother of anyone's children, but Kim is a good example. Like when you guys talk about succubus, when I went on the E-date with girls that like have been ran through, or when like girls are sex workers or stuff like that, or they have videos of them, like usually what I found is that they are not good women to be around. They don't have good souls. And I was thinking like maybe that's an example of how maybe it's better to wife an 8 than a 10. Because if you wife up a 10, there's going to be a lot of problems. There's going to be so much attention on her. Her ego is going to be completely sky high, through the roof. She's not going to want to settle down. She's not going to want to be wifely. And this is my personal experience. It's better to settle with an 8 than a 10. A 10, like when a woman gets that much attention, that many eyes on her when she's getting paid to do that, you really think there's too much temptation. But what do you think about that take? I really don't want to be disrespectful, and I don't think that was. What do you think about that? What do you think? Would you wife up a 10?
I think it depends on the person. Like, what do you feel like a 10?
A 10 by the public perception, I think, is just too much work.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Too much work. Ugh, how do I donate, Seago? How do I donate? There's a Rumble Rant button right there. Ye should not have said that, but I think he said it to get attention. No, he doesn't need attention. He's one of the most famous men in the world. He does not need attention. He said that because you're not supposed to say that, and he wants to love everybody, and he wants to say that, he wants to show you that you shouldn't be afraid to say anything. I feel the pressure under more scrutiny in what I do, act more stupidly. Everybody's so surprised. Everyone's saying, but he made graduation. He made graduation. Okay. Look back to graduation. What did he say? This is the most Ye shit you could ever do. This is not out of character. He didn't go crazy since then. His mother, rest in peace, was still alive when that song came out. So people was like, yeah, he ain't been the same since his mama passed. Kanye ain't been the same since his mama passed. Ever since Kim left. Like, this is just who Ye is. Wife up a 10 if she's young and not ran through. That's a good point. That's a good point. And the security guard made a similar point. That's a good point. And that was not the case for... Let me not. But I do hope they get back together. I think that a family should be together, and I think Kim would be happier if she was with him. And just be your past actions they don't have to define your future. I hope they do get back together. I think it'd be the best for both of them. Obviously, I don't know. It's not my place to speak on, but. Talk to me, Chad. But no, serious, like, bro, he is diagnosed with bipolar. He has mental issues, but he praises Hitler, the same person who decimated an entire colony of people with no remorse. We all know this. You're just saying, you see how this is exactly what I'm talking about. This chat right here is a retard who's just echoing exactly what you're supposed to say. That's why he only has $1. You're a fucking retard, like, respectfully. It's not your fault. You've been programmed, but just everything you just said here is exactly what every other person is saying. There's not a unique thought in your brain, and just like I can tell you a lot about you already from this. You had BLM in your bio. You did. Nick's calling me. Nick, I'm on stream. What's up?
You're on stream?
Yeah.
All right. Can you let me in?
All right, cool.
All right. Bye.
All right. He said, you're on stream? How are you handling success? Would you call it success? Thank you for the 50, Break the Matrix. You've been going crazy tonight with the Rebel Rams. W, Break the Matrix. There you go. Gotta head out for the night, but have a great night, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You tapped me in. I'm so happy I finally found you after the ban. Took me long enough, lol. Bro, wait, before you leave, tell me, how did you find Rumble? I'm really trying to get people to find out that I stream on Rumble, but there's a lot of people that don't even know. The security guard knows me from TikTok. He should fucking tell Ye about me. And he didn't even, bro, these people, the normies, they have no idea where I stream. They just see the clips. We need more people to know. But thank you for the big 50, man. Have a great night. Oh, geez, Sneeko said I'm unoriginal. Well, you are. I mean, you literally have just said the same shit that everybody else has said. We know Hitler's done bad things. Did at any point did Ye say Hitler killing people was good? No, we know he did bad things. Everybody's done bad things, and you're not supposed to say anything positive about him because that's the programming, that's the narrative. That's what he pointed out. He's been diagnosed bipolar. I've been diagnosed ADHD. You're still here watching my stream. Ye's probably like autistic to a lot of people. Does that make him insane or like not worth talking to? Nick, who's about to come on the stream, probably autistic. Or is it just somebody who doesn't think like everybody else? Stop believing in this. Everything you just said in that retarded $1 Rumble rant is exactly what I'm so sick of hearing. Thank you for the 5, Michael. Did you watch the David, Ike, and Brian Rose stream today? Also look into Serapis Religion's programming. Stay out of the Matrix. Much love, Buck50. I didn't see it today. Serapis Religion's programming. I mean, yeah, it is. It's following, like, people who are Christians are following the program of this book. But I think for anybody questioning whether or not which programming to follow, like what has been better for the world? What has been better for society? What is better for your soul? Astrology, Satanism, liberalism, the pride, the woke flag, the woke agenda, everything they tell you to think, or what's in here? What's better for your heart and soul? Why do you not stream as much? I've been busy, but I'm gonna go back. We're gonna be back on here. Hey, what's up, Nick? You wanna pull up for a sec? What? You want to come in for a sec? You want to come in my stream for a sec? Sure. Nick's wearing his suit. Bro, can you chill out with your retarded $1 fucking donations? Look at it. Okay, ready? I haven't read it. He's going to say some more retarded shit. He said, but yeah, I don't have BLM in my bio law. Everyone does bad things. So are you justifying the murder of millions of Jews? Bro, you're so retarded. No, at no point did I say that. God bless, brother. Please remain stoic and unemotional. I mean, stoicism is boring on a stream. You're supposed to get emotional. Hey, everybody say what's up to Nick.
Hey.
Nick has made absolute incredible strides in his career, obviously, and I've been like going through hula hoops and stuff like that to figure out what we're allowed to say. But just on stream, I want to say congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
I am very proud of this man here. Bro, he went to Mar-a-Lago dinner with Trump and Ye, his two heroes. Imagine sitting at a table, and you're Nick, and you got Hero 1 and Hero 2 over here, and they're like using you as a chess piece, as a pawn move, like Trump is telling Ye, I'm really impressed with Nick. And then you go on fucking InfoWars with Ye and Alex Jones. These are all the people that we have been reacting to and that we have been talking about since my stream, and you've been in touch with all of them and making incredible strides. It's good to see you here.
Yeah, great to be with you. And I'm glad you got to make it out and be a part of it. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a pretty whirlwind couple of weeks.
Are you not exhausted?
I am exhausted. I'm really just running on adrenaline. but it's been a long couple of weeks. I mean, we just got back. We flew like 7 hours today. So it's been a long...
Can you say what you were doing in Florida?
No.
Okay.
I can't, but...
Yo, Nick came in with the briefcase and a suit and everything. This guy's...
I got my stuff,
Okay.
But...
Nick, are y'all Freemasons? A lot of people, I want to hear... they've been criticizing, because I've been saying I've been going back to Catholic Church. I grew up Catholic again. There's a lot of like hardcore Bible fanatics. I'm sure you've heard about that. People saying that Catholicism is paganism.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's not paganism.
How would you debunk that?
Well, there's a lot of misinformation out there about connections between like Catholic rituals and paganism. There's just not a lot of truth to it. There's a good book out there by this guy named Trent Horn, which talks a lot about that. So... it's the real Christianity. The Catholic Church is the only church that is all the four things, which is one, holy, Catholic, and apostolic, meaning that it's united, it's blessed by God, it's universal, and it has apostolic succession. So all the Protestant sects formed out of Catholicism. Eastern Orthodoxy broke from Catholicism. Catholicism's like the original Christianity. So.
Okay. Yeah, he's not a Catholic, is he? He's just a regular Christian?
No, yeah, he's I
bi
think he's like
Christian?
an evangelical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 10. We have beef with apologetics is that they got heat against atheists and Muslims but don't have the same energy when it comes to the Jews. I actually agree with you on most topics, and myself, I am a man of God, super huge fan of Ye, W. Nick Fuentes, but just disagree with like 90% of what Ye says. Still love his music though. Yeah, what is your reaction to the InfoWars show? That was pretty much the craziest podcast I've ever seen in my life, probably.
Yeah.
That tops. I can't think of like a crazier podcast now. The whole time I was like, fuck. And then like Alex Jones is trying to be like, well, no, and then he'd go to the break and be like, no, I like Hitler.
Yeah.
I love Hitler. I'm like, did he really? Am I hearing this? What were you thinking? Can you break? Like, what was your reaction?
Well, it wasn't really surprising because those were some conversations that have been going on for the past couple weeks. So for us, it wasn't really anything new. And maybe I'm desensitized to it because I say stuff like that all the time. But it's free thinking, and a lot of people just don't want to go there. And not for really any rational or logical reason, but just because literally they were told not to.
Right.
I mean, and people would say, "Oh, that's not why. It's because it's like Hitler." And it's like, okay, but what does that mean? You're not an historian. Most people don't even know anything about World War II, but they'll call you a Holocaust denier.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of like famous streamers and stuff like that too. I was speaking with Aiden Ross yesterday. I'm not sure if you were able to speak with him, but he was just like, "Bo, this is crazy!" Like, and he knew Hitler bad in his head. I could read the program. He knew Hitler bad, but then he's on stream and he just has no idea what fascism even means. He doesn't know what authoritarian is. And we are all told bad person, but like, okay, what? Like, can we look into it a little bit? Can we speak about it? No, you can't speak about it. You cannot talk about the number of people. You can't speak about the Holocaust, or like, you can't say anything against exactly what the programming is. And we've seen these retarded $1 donations in here. Well, Hitler's bad. I'm not saying that he's done bad. Of course he's done a lot of bad things. We all know that. But if you say anything positive, and this happened to me, I had a debate with that the antidepressant guy, the spear guy.
Yeah.
I had a debate with him, and at one point he got this clip. He's like, I was talking about who was motivated. People who are able to motivate a crowd of people usually are speaking a modicum of truth. Biden can't have a rally. No one's going to come because he's a liar. He doesn't resonate with people. And he's like, well, Hitler was motivating people. And he's like, well, do you think Hitler was? I'm like, well, he did some good things for Germany.
Yeah.
And then he got the clip like, whoa, Sneeko likes Hitler. I was like, I got scared afterwards. I'm like, am I going to get we Jew? There's a Groiper in the chat. I got scared afterwards a little bit. I'm like, bro, they got this clip. And I was like, I had one of your guys' Kai clips come on afterwards. And he said that I won the debate. But I'm like, bro, he got this clip out of me. But now I think, and I like what he's done. At first I was shook. But I'm like, I like what he's done because he's broke the last barrier of cancel culture.
Yeah.
That's the last step. Like, he said the last thing that you can't say, and it's done.
Yeah.
What else? It's over. Like, what else are you going to call him? Nazi's the worst thing to be called, and he's owned it.
Yeah, he's free. He's a free man. He said it all. And I mean, the thing about Hitler is he was an extremely competent leader, and anything that could be said about Nazi Germany could be said about any other European country at the time. The United Kingdom was as racist, if not more, than Nazi Germany. Same is true of the United States. As far as anti-Semitism goes, anti-Semitism is as old as the Jews are, and the same is true of European countries and the United States. What people take exception with is, of course, the Nazi war crimes during World War II. But of course, there were horrific war crimes committed on every side and on every continent in that war. Germany was not the only country that had camps. It was not the only country that committed atrocities. And so, but nobody even wants to open up that conversation because, of course, when you go there, you begin to analyze, well, what's the one unique thing? Of course, even the people that hate Hitler or think that he's a boogeyman will say that he killed millions of other people too, but the one thing we fixate on is the 6 million Jews. We talk more about the 6 million Jews than we talk about the tens of millions of Russians, Gypsies, Chinese, other people
Africans
that died
too, right?
in the war. Africans, Middle Easterners. And it's the weight of those 6 million, which seemingly are more than every other casualty at any other time in human history. And that's really, and that's the crux of it. And once you begin to unravel the narrative, you see why World War II and the Holocaust are treated the way they are, why Hitler is the way he is, why the Nazi Party casts such a long shadow on our politics. It has a lot more to do with the Jews than it has to do with Hitler, in the sense that this is like a mythological narrative. And by mythological, I don't necessarily mean fictional. I mean that it's a grand narrative that they've composed, which underlies this post-war international world order, which says that we need to have United Nations, we need to have liberalism and capitalism and all this kind, tolerance and pluralism and so on. But people don't even want to go there because once you go there, it's unavoidable. The unique thing is these Jewish casualties, and once you get into the historiography, the historicity of the Holocaust, well, then you've got a problem because you've got all these forced confessions, and you've got these things like Elie Wiesel, who is an alumni of Boston University, where I went. He wrote one of the most famous books about the Holocaust called Night, and it's riddled with lies. Like, the whole book, it's supposed to be autobiographical. It's filled with lies. You have this like insane percentage of Holocaust survivors that say that they were operated on by Dr. Joseph Mengele, the Nazi doctor. Like an impossible number of people attest to that. And so it's not to say necessarily that they're all lying or something. Maybe it's trauma-induced, who knows? But the point is, it's serving a political agenda, and it's set as it frames the political debate. The furthest evil, the most insidious thing, as you said, the final frontier of cancel
The final
culture,
boss of woke people.
it's Hitler. And why do you think
Shattered.
that is?
The Overton window has been vaporized.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad about that. At first I was shook. I'm like, how is he going to still win votes if he does run? We don't know yet. But I'm very glad, even if he doesn't run or if he doesn't win or anything like that, I'm really glad that he's changing the public idea of what we're allowed to say. Shout out to Nick and Sneeko. You guys are doing big things. Proud of you both. We are all fighting this war together. Thank you. Thanks for the 10. W Stick, W Nico, W Yay. And we Jew again. So what do you think the overall reaction has been so far? And do you think it's still possible if Ye runs? After saying that, of course, I thought it was impossible for Trump to win. I thought it was just a meme. I thought it was fun and everything when Trump was running and he said when the Mexicans are they're not sending their best, they're sending rapists. And I'm like, how the fuck is he gonna win? Like,
right.
And then he said, grab by the pussy. I'm like, whoa, grab by the pussy? But if you look like 4 years prior, the worst thing that Romney said was, I've got binders full of women, and everyone was, binders? That's misogynist. What do you mean women in binders? The level of what we're allowed to say keeps getting shattered more and more as the elections go by. So at first when I was watching the stream, I'm like, bro, it's over. But now, if he really keeps following love speech and he really preaches the idea that we should love everybody and we should see the good in everybody and we shouldn't push everybody away with cancel culture, I really think he could win. But do you think it's possible for somebody to have said that to still win the normie vote?
Yes, I think so. And, obviously nothing's been announced yet, nothing's been declared, and Ye clarified that the other day that he's not, there's no official announcement yet, but hypothetically, if he were to run, I think you'd be surprised. It reminds me a lot of, like you said, 7 years ago, and I kind of want to get into that
On your
in my
stream?
show.
Yeah. I'm stealing your talking points, huh?
I got to have some kind
Yeah, you're right. All right, tune into cozy.tv/Nick. I'm going to go help you produce this thing because the camera's a little bit different. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for all the super chats. We got one more from, no, I think that's it. Thanks, guys. I will be streaming again more in the future. Of course, sorry for the absence, but I've been very busy. I think it's still going to be busy, but we still got to figure out what's going on. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. The Creativity Kit, we got 3 calls a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 p.m. We had a great call today. And cozy.tv/Nick. Tune in.